We keep seeing more and more of these types of encampments as San Diego's homelessness crisis shows no signs of easing.
CBS 8's Abby Black is live in Spring Valley working for you, where Caltrans responded to neighbors' concerns. But Abby, I understand that it took months.
Yes, Carlo and Heather, since we've been out here this morning, I did hear back from Caltrans, and you can see that they have removed that encampment that's right here on the shoulder on Kenwood and State Route 94 on the westbound on-ramp. They say that they removed this encampment because of the customer service requests. We did see there this morning that there were collection trucks here cleaning up the encampments. We saw the unsheltered people walking southeast on Kenwood toward the flood channel carrying their belongings. Neighbors tell us that this went on for months and nothing was done. Here are images that Carlos Amanza shared with me. You can see that there are tarps, couches, bags of stuff, and furniture on the shoulder, which drivers say caused a hazard. Business owners say that there was human feces in the parking lot behind the fence, where many people had things hanging over that fence. A couple living in Spring Valley say that the encampment has been here for months. They reported it to Caltrans, but did not hear back. That's when they contacted CBS 8 for help. Caltrans says that they don't have the number on hand of how many encampment reports they've received across the region this year, but they say that there are several and it takes time to respond. Drivers say this went on for too long and created a dangerous distraction to them and for the people who are unsheltered.
So people are looking at that, but then they turn up to accelerate, and sometimes people would park and leave food or services to this homeless encampment. And so the whole thing was just kind of a dangerous and unsafe.
We saw crews trimming the trees. Caltrans says that this was not the reason the encampment was removed. It was because of the customer reports. Caltrans says that once they identify a removal site, it can take 2 weeks to process, and they work with outreach partners and then give 48 notice at the encampment. The state agency says that's what they did here. Again, we saw people moving to the other side of the highway down the flood channel. I just checked in the last 10 minutes and saw that there were piles of stuff at that flood channel on the other side of the highway. Caltrans says that they know that they are not solving the problem, they're just trying to manage it. I also spoke to an advocate for unsheltered people. Michael McConnell says that oftentimes he sees that when these encampments during their removal, it just pushes people out to another location. It doesn't really solve the problem. He says, as we all know, that there's just not enough housing or shelter to put people in.
We just see, like you said, people moving from one spot to another, but a lot of them did have to pick up and leave, and they left some personal items behind, many of them, some of it not very useful items, things that they've used, disposed of, trash. What happens to all of the things that are left behind at an encampment?
Carlo, we did see collection trucks that were here picking up any of these items that were left behind at this encampment. And Caltrans says that they give people 60 days to claim their items. And then after that, that's when they dispose of them.